So the water emergency in Flint, Michigan isn't just a colossal failure of government to protect its people, but potentially a deadly one. High levels of lead in the water, a Virginia Tech scientist called it like drinking hazardous material. In fact, lead leached into the water at levels that were twice that found in hazardous waste. Residents knew there was a problem right away, more than a year ago in early 2014. After the cost-saving switch from the Lake Huron water supply to the Flint River, residents complained that the water was discolored, foul-smelling, and that they developed skin rashes after bathing in it. But no one acted to ensure their safety. Maybe it's because the person who runs Flint was not elected by its people, but rather appointed as an emergency manager by the governor. 57% of the population of Flint is African American. Only 14% of Michigan's total population is black, but more than half of the African Americans in the state live in a community where an unelected, unaccountable to them emergency manager governs. Coincidence? Local officials decided not to pay for corrosion control treatments they had used on their prior water supply. It would have cost almost nothing, $50,000 to protect those people. Until the unpaid Virginia whistleblower got involved, the federal EPA, the state's governor, and the city manager covered up and misled as residents continued drinking poison and Flint's children suffer what could be irreversible brain damage. Imagine if it were your kid. Michigan officials finally declared a public health emergency on October 1, more than a year after the water supply switch. Following gubernatorial apologies and some finger-pointing, the focus now is on how much money will be needed to fix what ails the water system and who pays. But if even all the necessary funding were to appear, and it will not, for me, and I'm guessing the people of Flint, it's not enough. Children have been poisoned. Elected and unelected officials knew it, yet did nothing to warn or protect them. The state's attorney general has appointed a former prosecutor to investigate. If criminal charges can be brought, they should be. If officials can be held personally liable for monetary damages, they should be. They've put 100,000 innocent people, mostly poor and minority, at great personal risk. When you play a deadly game, turnabout is fair play. What do you think? Email us, tweet us, share your thoughts.